All right, got the YouTube set up. And now let me set up the Instagram. Let me pull this up just a little bit. And we're gonna do a air fried steak. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna do a air fried steak. Let me put this in here. Turn off comments. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me set this up. Hope everybody is enjoying their Friday night. All right, got that set up. Set this right here. Does that fit? Ooh, it's not fitting. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do that. Okay, there we go. Oops, now it's looking at that. All right, so now I'm gonna do an air fried steak. Hopefully some people check in. If not, they can just watch it on the playback. But right here I have a nice size ribeye steak, and I'm gonna season it, and then I'm gonna cook it in my Ninja air fryer. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, of course, I got my seasonings already out. So I got some of this barbecue rub. So I'm gonna hit it on both sides with some of this barbecue rub. And then just like a few other seasonings that I have. Oh, let me get this YouTube down a little bit so they can see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the I'm gonna hit the steak with the I'm gonna hit it with the rub, hit it with a little bit of Lawry's. You can't go wrong with Lawry's seasoning salt. And then taco seasoning, taco seasoning is actually really good on a steak. So I'm gonna hit it with a little taco seasoning. I'm just gonna hit that on one side. I'm hit it on that side. I also hit it with a little olive oil. Kind of needed to put that on beforehand, but it don't matter. So I'm just gonna rub it out, the olive oil on both sides of the steak, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put some seasoning. What's that say? No, I ain't burning up nothing. And plus, I'm putting it in the air fryer, so it's pretty hard to burn it up. So then I'm gonna throw some more seasoning on the other side of the steak. And while I'm cooking up this steak, pretty much have a conversation, because I wanted to chop it up with the people. What did we learn? What was learned from the death of Nipsey Hustle? Like, what can we learn? What can we take from that? Is there anything that we can use his death for, that would help the cause in some kind of way? Sometimes when we have negative things to happen, of course, we hate that shit happen, but at the same time, how can we learn from it so maybe things like that won't happen again, So anyway, I got the steak seasoned. The both sides are done. So now what I want to do is I got my air fryer pan, and I'm just gonna lightly coat my air fryer pan with some of this spray. Just a light coat. And then one thing I want to do before I actually put the steak in the air fryer is I want to go ahead and preheat it. So I'm going to set the heat to the temp to 400 and I'm going to preheat it. I'm going to preheat it for about 5 minutes. So, oh yeah, man, we got to link up, man. We got to link up for sure. So while I got that preheating, yo, it's been a nice long week. So I'm going to pop out this wine, get this popping. I got my wine glass. But you know, we've been talking about a lot of conspiracy theories all week. You know, everybody got an angle. Everybody got like 10, 15, 20 different angles. You know, what happened to this brother. But at the end of the day, me personally, just a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just a hater. Hater ran up and did some hating nigga shit. Fucked up. But, man, you know what I'm saying? If you out there doing good stuff, you doing something with your life, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have haters. You know, that's why a lot of stuff I don't put on social media. A lot of stuff I just don't share with everybody because you never know who's sitting back watching your social media and hating on you and plotting on you. There's a lot of people out there that ain't doing good. You know, so, man, a hater can find you anywhere. So, I actually got some potato wedges in the oven. Because instead of doing a baked potato, I do some potato wedges in the oven. See, they nice and brown, good looking potato wedges. I'm gonna taste one right quick. That's the thing about cooking is I can taste the food while I'm cooking it. Yeah. These potato wedges is on point. I'm telling you. All I did was put a little olive oil on them and put them in the oven, season them a little bit, and they ready. Because I would have normally just put them in an air fryer, but it's all good. The oven really do the same thing. But, you know, we got to enjoy our lives. Like, literally. We can't take none of our days on earth for granted. You know what I'm saying? We can't take none of our days on earth for granted, man. We gotta live our best lives, man, to the best of our ability. You know, everybody might not be on the same level financially, spiritually, or whatever. But it don't matter. Just do you to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to worry about what haters think. Oh yeah. These air fryers are the truth. But I will say, like, this is my first time doing a steak in an air fryer. So I really don't know how it's gonna come out. So I got my fingers crossed that I ain't gonna mess this steak up. But right now, I'm just preheating it, getting it hot, so when I put the steak in, it's gonna be already preheated. Oh yeah, for sure, I gotta check out the pull-up. I don't know, I already heard the wings are fire. Now, I heard it from a reliable source. I can't put the source name out there, but I heard from a reliable source that your wings are good. You know what I'm saying? And the source tasted my wings too, and it was confirmed that we both got good wings. I'll just put it like that. The source say both of us got some good wings, but for sure I gotta catch the pull up. It just I'm gonna have to catch it after work. That's what I'm gonna have to do. One day when I get off work, I gotta pull up. All right, so the preheat is done. Oh yeah, it's nice and hot in here too. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this steak in here. It's nicely seasoned. Woo! Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that sizzle? Oh man, I love that sound. Mmm. Oh man, I can smell it. Oh man, it's finna be lit. I love food that much. I'm sorry. So now I'm gonna set the air fryer to 10 minutes. Well, I'm gonna set it to 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna set it at 14 minutes and I'm gonna check it at 7 minutes. Alexa, set timer to 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
All right, bet. So while that's doing this thing, I'm gonna sip on this wine and chop it up. But you know, when I look at a lot of people compare like Nipsey Hustle to Tupac, and I look at it like Nipsey Hustle took Tupac message and dreams or whatever maybe, and really just took it to the next level and actually was putting in the work, open up businesses, getting people in technology, you know what I'm saying, trying to unify and shit. You know, so it was like, even though Tupac was more popular, mainstream than Nipsey, I really look at them on the same level. Except Nipsey wasn't as mainstream, as popular as Pac, but he was doing the work that I feel like if Pac was alive, Pac would have got to that level and did the same work. But you know, man, the only thing is like, we can't let what happened to the young brother. Yeah, I put some extra virgin olive oil on there for sure. I put some extra virgin olive oil. But what we can't do is be discouraged from wanting to give back into the community and want to do stuff in the community. We might have to, you know, move different or whatever. But that's always like been a big thing, even with me, when we see a lot of the football players, the entertainers, and we always say, why they don't come back to the hood? Why they don't put businesses in the hood? Why they don't do nothing tangible? Because that's the thing, it's about tangibles. It's cool to like donate money to some kind of foundation, but I've always been like, why our celebrities don't give back tangibles. But as we see what happened to the brother Nipsey, he came back to the hood, he opened up businesses, he employed black people. He did, really, and he had you know what I'm saying, he got his woman black, they got the black love popping. Really, what more can you ask for from a black celebrity? You know what I'm saying? Like, what more can you ask for? Giving back, check. Got a black woman, check. He love his woman. And this is a dude like, ain't nobody had nothing bad to say about this brother. And so it's like, how do you take what this brother has done and even expand it to the next level? Because what we can't do is allow this to just have Negroes like, man, fuck it. I don't want to end up like him. Hey, I ain't giving back. I ain't coming back. I ain't, you know. Hey, what's going on, Create? I got your invite. But it's like we can't we can't get discouraged and afraid to give back to our community and even be around our people. Because we all we got. Ain't nobody got our back. Unfortunately, we don't have our back sometimes, but for sure, ain't nobody else got our back. So we gotta work with what we got. We just gotta be smart about what we're doing, but we can't be discouraged. It's a reason why you don't see Bishop Jakes in the hood. It's a reason why you don't see these mega preachers in the hood. These mega preachers, you don't see them amongst the people that go to their church. You do not see these mega preachers amongst the people that go to their church. And it's a reason for that. Some of the people sitting in the okay, I'll do that. Some of the people sitting in the audience at these churches, some of them might not like these preachers. And the preachers know that. So of course, they ain't gonna be out hanging amongst the congregation. They're gonna come in, they're gonna handle their business. Because that's what a mega church is, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come in, they're gonna handle their business, and then they're gonna bounce. Man, I got the steak in this air fryer, and in 7 minutes, I'm gonna take the steak out the air fryer. I just want to look at it and see how it's cooking. So I got a minute and a few seconds left, but this is my first time. This is my first time cooking a steak in my air fryer, so the results is, I don't know what the results gonna be, but hopefully they come out good. I think they will. I very seldom mess up food, so I'm thinking the results is gonna be all right. But yep, I'm gonna take the steak out the air fryer in a few seconds, and I just want to look at it and see what it's looking like halfway through it. So, okay, we just got a few seconds. Because I like my steak to be done. I like my steak to be done all the way. Like I don't like a whole lot of red on my steak. All right, now I'm gonna take it out. All right, so I'm gonna pause it. Alexa, cancel. Okay, I don't know if y'all hear it though? Y'all hear the sizzle? Let me see. I know y'all probably can't really see it, but this is what it looked like right now. This is at 7 minutes. This is what it looked like. It looked pretty good. This is kind of what I expect. So I'm gonna put it in for another 7 minutes. How you doing, Miss Williams? Hopefully everything is good. I ain't seen you in a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna let that cook for another 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut into it, and then I'm gonna tear that thing up for real. Pause. But I'm gonna tear that steak up. But what we can't do is allow what happened to the brother Nipsey to discourage us from giving back and being around our people. But one thing we gotta do, we gotta always be mindful of haters. Like, you never know who on your social media hating on how you living. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is doing better than a lot of people. It's almost like the movie Us. Hopefully y'all seen the movie Us. But if you look at Nipsey's situation and you look at the movie Us, you got the same people. Let me pour up a little more wine. Man, this stuff good. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much, you ain't never used your air fryer? Yo, look, this air fryer is wonderful. Like, for real. I done did catfish. I done did chicken, of course. I really want to play with some oxtails. No, I didn't delete you as my friend. If I did, I didn't mean to. I sure didn't mean to delete you as a friend. We cool. We go way back like Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't mean to do that. I'll look you up as soon as I get off this live and send you another friend request. Cause I ain't mean to do that. If you got my number, text me too. I have got a couple new phones, but if you got my number, you can text me. But yeah, it's like the movie Us, you know, and just having like two, you know, one in one direction, one in the other direction, and how you could cross paths at a certain part of your life, and stuff can happen. I don't know who all seen it, so I don't really want to give no spoilers. Okay, you haven't seen it? All right, I won't give no spoilers. Because it's a good movie. And really, it's a movie that you're going to have to watch twice. I know I'm going to watch it again. But I always know, man, like, anytime you trying to do good, you trying to make something of yourself. And I think, like, sometimes people have to slow down what they do on social media, too. You know, because I've told a few people, when you out of town, don't post on social media you out of town. People watching. And you don't know who watching, who don't like you. And they run up on your crib, break in your house, anything. Like, we just got to be mindful of haters. I think that's what I took out the Nipsey Hustle situation, is no matter how good of a person you are, you can do everything good. You can help hundreds of people. You can do everything good, and a hater will still find you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to spoil the movie. Even though you should have already seen it by now. Like, what you waiting on? Why haven't you seen it yet? You been busy? If so, I understand that. But, you know, it's sad that you can do everything right. But I think Tupac in that song, That's Just the Way It Is, Things Will Never Be the Same. I think he said something about, you know, things that happened in your past can come back and haunt you. He said something to the equivalent of that in his song. Man. But one of my favorite UGK songs, man. One day you hear, and the next day you gone. And that's one of the realest songs I ever heard. One day you hear it, the next day you gone. That's why you gotta enjoy every day. enjoy the time with your kids. You know, enjoy even going to work. All right, I'm gonna check this steak. All right. Ooh. You see it? You hear the steak? Oh yeah. You see how that look? You see it? You see how juicy it is? That's a good looking steak right there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab me a plate. I'm gonna grab me a plate, and I'm gonna set the, yeah, buddy. I like pesto on my steak. I don't know why. I'm gonna put a little pesto on my plate, just a little bit, not a lot. And a lot of people do like a garlic butter, but I didn't grab any garlic butter. I could have made my own garlic butter, but I didn't. So I'm gonna grab my potatoes out the oven. Throw my potatoes. Whew, this plate hot. I mean, yeah, buddy. I got the potatoes popping. Got the steak. You know what though? I think I'm gonna go ahead. You know, now that the steak is done, I got the potatoes. I'm gonna load the potatoes up a little bit. So I'm gonna get a little cheese. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little cheese on the potatoes. Just a little cheese on there. I don't have no sour cream. All right. Oh man, I'm ready for this. All right. So now that the steak is done, I'm gonna cut into it. But this is the steak. You can see the steak. Looking all good, lovely. Hold on 1 second. All right. And now I'm just gonna cut into this steak and see what it do. Let me give me a knife. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get this set up so y'all can see it, brother. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cut into this steak. Oh yeah, it's well done. It is well done. Y'all see it? It's well done. Let me take a taste of this. Oh yeah. It's so, oh my God. Man, look. Man, when I tell you, look, when I tell you this steak is good, I ain't even lying. Just because I made it, I ain't saying it's good just because I made it. It's tender and it's moist, real moist. It's juice coming all out of this thing. This air fried steak is the business. I ain't even lying. With these potatoes, I made the potatoes in the oven. But, nigga, the steak, I know everybody don't eat meat. I do. But you know, man, I just hope everybody learn from the unfortunate death of the young brother. The young brother was only 33 years old. He had a whole life ahead of himself. You know, but now what we have to do is how he took Tupac to the next level. In my opinion, now somebody has to take Nipsey Hustle's where he left off, take that to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't let the work stop. I know the young brother Nick Cannon was saying he's gonna finish he's gonna do the Dr. Sebi documentary. So that's what's up. I'm looking forward to that. So this is I cooked this steak in 14 minutes. And it's well done. And juicy. Look. You see that? It's well done. No pink. And it's still juicy. Now when I go to a restaurant, I do like a little pink. But this right here, I don't know if because it was done in an air fryer or what, but even because the thing with steak, a lot of times when you cook it where it's done, it's not juicy. But this is. Man, I can't eat all. Oh damn, I can't eat all this steak tonight, but oh yeah, it's good. It's real good. I can't eat it all tonight, but that's the thing about cooking. This was a nice cut of steak, real inexpensive. It took 14 minutes to cook. I've been on live with y'all for 34 minutes. And I'm good. Like, I had me a ribeye steak dinner with potatoes. And it didn't cost me over $10. It didn't cost me over $10 for a good ribeye steak dinner and potato. Because I'm about my paper. And I like to keep my paper in my pocket. So, I'm glad y'all decided to tune in, I'm gonna do a playback. It's good. I really shouldn't eat all of this tonight because it's late. But I'm not exaggerating. I'm sold. This video will be on my YouTube. I'm done. I don't want to be greedy. But this video will be on my YouTube later on. So, and I'll post a YouTube link. But y'all have a good night. And I'll rerun the video later for the people that missed it. Probably out. The people with a life that's out enjoying their Friday night, they can watch it again. See, I ain't got no life. I'm at the house on Friday night in a bachelor pad kitchen. I'm having a steak dinner with wine in bachelor pad kitchen by myself. But it's cool. It's Friday night. I think I'm finna Netflix and chill dolo.